Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a bit of a discussion video to talk about baby clothing trends. So if you're interested in talking about what the trends are and how you feel about the different trends and what you like to do with them, then stay tuned. So first I wanted to talk about this gorgeous baby that you see here before you. It's one of my Levi's, one of my 6 Levi's I have in my collection. And I have him as a little boy. He's never been a girl, this particular one. He's always stayed a girl, and he's got his beautiful little lamb rattle there. I love that so much. And I really love this dummy on his face because it shows off his beautiful lips and face around there. So I really, really love putting that one on him. It's nice and protected with some felt. And he's wearing his beautiful little bracelet here. I love that too. And this baby, this Levi by Bonnie Brown, was reborn by Rose from Little Country Butterflies Nursery. He's absolutely adorable. I don't know why it went out of focus there, but anyway. Absolutely adorable baby, as you can see there. And he is definitely one of my forever babies. So yeah. So with baby clothes and baby fashion, that sort of thing, I do myself personally have like different tastes. Like I like baby clothes that you just see in, the baby stores. But I also like my vintage baby clothes and knitted baby clothes, more old school. And I don't like, I'm trying to think what I don't like. I don't, well, this is just not, it's not that I don't like them, but I personally don't really purchase designer baby clothes only because I'm not really a designer person in my own, life. I don't buy like designer things, bags and stuff like that. So for my reborns, I think you'll know me by now if you've watched a lot of my videos. I don't really dress my babies in anything designer. I think the most expensive baby clothes that I personally use is a Spanish knits, which is Juliet, or Juliana, sorry, not Juliet, Juliana brand nets, and they're like, I think they're like $60 a set. So that's probably the most expensive clothing that I put on my babies personally. But I want to talk about more about like this sort of baby clothing and how this changes. So obviously if you go into your Kmart, your Best and Less, your Big W, those sorts of mainstream baby stores, Carter's, Walmart for people living overseas. We don't obviously have them in Australia, but I know around the world and especially in America they do. So obviously there's always the trend. So we have the color trends where there's different colors. I noticed that with humans, with adults, it was a real mustard trend like last year and the year before, which I don't like mustard colors, like that browny yellow sort of color. And with the baby clothes, I've noticed that there's a slight trends, but there's nothing too dramatic. But one trend that I have seen the last couple of years is the cotton trend. We've had a real big cotton trend with cotton fabrics, and they've been, cotton on them. You've probably seen me hauling a few of those. They seem to be quite popular. And the other thing I wanted to mention, which I did in my recent haul, was here in Australia. I'm not sure if it's the same overseas, but I've noticed that all the prints that they're using, instead of using flowers, instead of using unicorns or pigs or chickens, the usual thing, stripes, polka dots, stars, they've been using these like nature prints, like trees and stuff like that, and leaves, which I find, I like them. I was quite surprised, actually. I didn't think I would like that sort of thing, but when I saw them, I was like, do I like this? Do I not like this? But it's interesting because I think if the bushfires in Australia hadn't happened, I don't really think I would have liked them that much. But it's weird, but because of the bushfires, it's given me so much empathy for nature and all the living things, especially trees and the animals that we lost, that when I see just these nature prints, it just appeals to me. And it's just so interesting because I just don't know if it would have appealed to me, like I said, before the bushfire. So it was like, must have been, it's been easier for me to transition into these more modern, prints and that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to trying on those, that nature print that I showed you in my last haul. If you didn't see that, make sure you check that video out. It was a new release from Big W. They have also some full-bodied sleepers as well, but obviously I didn't want to get too much, so I may over time get those. I was deciding whether to get the ones like this with the legs out or the all-in-one, but I do personally prefer the legs out because I just love, especially the Levi kit, their legs so much and their feet and that sort of thing. So I decided just to stick with that this time, but I'm really looking forward to trying it on like Levi to see how it looks. So yeah, I wanted to know what your thoughts are about, color trends for Reborns, for baby clothing. Do you, when you go to the baby store and or the shop that sells baby clothes, and there's all like a different sort of new alternative type modern color, like, are you attracted to that, or do you tend to stick to, the pale blues and the pale pinks and the grays, and or are you like all the different sort of trendy sort of colors? I'd like to know what your thoughts are. And I also like to know what sort of b but baby type clothing do you like? Modern? Do you like old fashioned? Do you like a mix like myself? I do like a mix, although typically I do have more of the modern than the old fashioned, but I definitely do have some of those really old fashioned dolly type clothes that on certain babies I just love. So yeah, I have a bit of a mix of both. So anyways, that's my video for today. I thought I just was, I walked into these shops and I saw these trend clothing. I thought, oh, that would make an interesting video talking about baby clothes trends. And are you interested in the different trends, or do you just stick to your traditional time in and time out? So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed seeing my gorgeous, gorgeous boy here. Oh my God, he is just absolutely adorable. His hair is just so beautifully micro rooted, that I never need to style it. I never need to do anything to it. It just stays like that all the time. I never need to look after it. So that's really, really wonderful. The good quality hair is very easy to care for. So that's one good thing about buying quality. It's really, really easy to look after. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you love my Levi, and to subscribe to see more of these beautiful babies. So thanks for watching. Until next time, it's bye from me and Levi. See you later.